Three, two, one. Welcome to Abundance, a podcast program about the abundance mindset. My name is Zhou Fang. I am your host. Together, we will explore the abundance mindset and practice together. Welcome aboard. Hello there. Welcome back to Abundance, a podcast program about the world of abundance, the abundance mindset, and how to practice it. And I am your host and teacher, Zhou Fang. And today I want to talk about something that we've been talking a lot about, just in general, overall in this world, is gratitude. We see people talk about let's write down our gratitude like every day after work, like in the evening, like what are the 5 things you are grateful for, etc. Or maybe just to maybe once a while to like write thank you notes to people that you feel grateful for, or even just pick up your phone and text like, I'm so grateful for you, or I so appreciate you. Just text a friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, or, someone who's close to you, or even just pick up the phone and say, hey, like, it's not going to take a lot of time, but I just want to say I really appreciate you, right? Like people, we have a lot of ways to show appreciation these days, and sometimes very creative way, which is wonderful. And I really want to kind of emphasize on that is gratitude is such an important part of abundance. Without attitude, we will never be able to realize how lucky we are, how much we already have. Because the other side of abundance is scarcity, right? Scarcity is the feeling of like, never enough. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough. Like, I don't know what is enough. So in order to get enough, you are trying to do more. You are trying to extract more. You are trying to take more. So gratitude kind of like gets chipped away from you. It may not be what you intend to do, but as a result, if we have that scarcity mindset, it's very easy to forget what we already have, which very much is like in our lives, in our body, in our heart. We are actually very rich if we think about it. So that's what gratitude can do, is to help us realize this life is full of abundance. We have an abundant life, and we are very lucky. So, talking about gratitude, at the beginning of this chat is, people want to write down what you are thankful for, tell people you care about, that you are grateful for them, you are thankful for them, you appreciate them. That's all very great. There are some other ways to kind of express our gratitude as well. Say when you are in nature, right? You can just genuinely say, wow, that is so cool. Look at this flower. Look at this tree. Aren't you grateful to be alive, to see that? The wonders in this world, the wonders in nature. I remember last year when we went to the redwoods, right? We were on this very cool hike, and there were just so many trees. There are also so many dead trees laying on the ground. Sometimes you can walk in because they're so big, they're redwoods, they're like holes, etc. And then you look at the cycle of life, like playing out right in front of you. Like the healthy trees, the young trees, and the dead trees. And the dead trees, when they decay, when they rot, when they decompose, they go back to the system. They return to nature, and they become nutrients and become, this grounding area for other trees to grow. Just to witness that cycle of life, it just brought so much gratitude in me. It's like, who am I to be so lucky to witness this in this life and at this time? So I think nature definitely teaches us a lot about gratitude and about abundance. And of course, they are connected as well. And sometimes people say, why do I have to be grateful? Why do I have to be thankful? I do so many things every day and I don't see anyone thank me. I feel if you are expecting thanks or expecting gratitude, that's kind of like, that's so much energy because you can't really expect people to be grateful for you. But showing gratitude for others to this world, it's coming from you. And that is a benefit for you. So when other people show gratitude for us, that's actually, it does good to them, more good to them than to us. Of course, it's nice to receive gratitude and thanks, but I really think the beneficiary of gratitude is actually someone who practice it. If I say thank you, then I'm actually the beneficiary of that gratitude. As yes, this person is receiving your thanks, but that makes them feel nice. But inside, we are benefiting from that gratitude. It's a really good way to recenter ourselves, right? Like we do a lot of things during the day, and sometimes we drift away and we'll be like, oh, me again. Like, oh, why do I have to do this again? But at the end of the day, you can say, I am grateful for this day. I'm grateful that I went through the day, okay and good enough. And I am alive. I am still healthy. And I have a tomorrow to look forward to. Or maybe I'll have a better future for my family, for my children. And I have a purpose. I have a goal. And for that, I'm grateful. I think it's a really good way to recenter and ground ourselves. It's also a really good way to remove or sometimes not necessarily reduce, but kind of like put lower expectation on our own ego. Because we all have an ego, right? Like we think, oftentimes we think, oh, I'm the only person who can do it. Or like, how dare you that you don't respect me? Or I didn't do anything wrong, like I did everything right. Why are you not satisfied? Or I am the right person to do it. Or I am the right voice in this room, right? It's me. I am doing well. I am doing the right thing. And that's ego. Or like I'm better, or I'm gonna be better than you. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna compete you. I'm gonna win, right? Yes, if you are, there is healthy competition for sure. But if you are always in that mindset, that ego-driven kind of behavior, it's pretty exhausting. And at the end of the day, you won't feel any gratitude or thankfulness because you are just so tired by your own ego. It just drives you, it pulls you away from your own center. Ego is good, right? It's motivation, it keeps us up, it gives us energy, it keeps us going, but to a degree. So in order to not let our ego run too far ahead, right, we need that gratitude to bring it back a little bit, just to mellow it out a little bit, to not necessarily entirely remove it, but just to kind of settle it a little bit. So gratitude has that impact to, grounding, to recentering, and to our ego as well. And I will also say, gratitude can help us remove the victim thinking. And I'm going to do some air quotes here. Because a lot of us have that kind of, I'm the victim in this situation. I didn't do anything wrong. They did me dirty, or they did me wrong. And I am suffering. I am in pain. I am the victim in this situation. So if I say something wrong, or if I did something that's kind of like not very nice or kind, then it's justified because I am the victim here. So I think to counter that, I feel gratitude can help with that kind of victim thinking, because in a way, we're all victims. But do we have to stay that way? can we move from the victim idea or the victim ideation to survivor thinking? I'm not a victim here. I'm the survivor here. I did the best I could, and I made it through. And maybe on the outside, I might look like a victim, but I don't feel that way. Like I'm actually surviving, and perhaps I'm even thriving, not only surviving. And, without that kind of victim ideation, we can, again, that's the ego thing, right? Victim ideation is me. I am the victim. I'm suffering. I am in pain. But if we can remove that with gratitude, we can say, even though this happened to me, it doesn't define me. It doesn't make me a victim. It just makes me someone who were able to get through it. It made me a survivor. And I'm grateful to have that ability and capacity in me to overcome this challenge, to overcome this difficulty, to overcome this hardship in my life right now. I don't feel like a victim. In fact, I feel like such a little triumph, right? Like, I'm able to overcome this. Isn't that a great win? Shouldn't I be grateful for that? To be grateful for myself, to have the ability to navigate and overcome this hardship. So I feel gratitude also has the ability to help us remove the victim thinking, the victim ideation. So that's another important part for gratitude, I think. And another thing that I want to mention is, a lot of the things about abundance and the abundance mindset is about how we see the world and how we show up in the world. And in order to have abundance, we need to heal. We need to heal that inner child who might have been hurt in the past. And if that inner child is not healed or kind of taken care of, then we won't be able to really see the possibility for a world with abundance. Because a child needs to be held, right? But if we are not held, then how can we see the possibility for abundance? And I think gratitude is a great tool for healing that inner child. For example, I could say something like to myself, yes, something unjust happened to me before, and I was kind of a survivor of it, but I got through it. So I am very grateful to have that kind of hard, yes, experience, but it's a really valuable learning experience for me to be able to get to where I am today. So from where I was before to where I am today, I went through so much. It was such a big deal, and I did it. And for that, I am very grateful for myself. And I hope that this gratitude, can be shared, can spread to my community, and that we can heal our inner kind of kids, or to feel better, to feel that, it's not all very dark and misery, right? Like life is not perfect. It's not perfect. But there are so many things to be thankful for, so many people to be grateful for, so many circumstances to be appreciated for. Like if I look back, right, I'm 38, and my last 38 years, like honestly, from the moment I was born, or even before I was born, I could have died so many times. So many times. I can't count the times when I thought like, oh, this might be it. Like literally, like from the beginning of my life. Of course, at the very beginning, it was like recounted by my mom or my parents, etc. But the things that I went through in the last 38 years, I'm so lucky to be alive and to be here and speaking right now. So the fact that we are alive here today, I really think that is something to be grateful for and to be thankful for. And I hope gratitude can really help us heal, can help us calm down the rage, the anger, the upset, the frustration. Gratitude can help us calm that down a little bit and can help us ground and restore our being and our well-being and maybe our mental and emotional health as well. I think gratitude has that power to achieve that for us. And of course, it takes practice. So like we said at the beginning, we can just start thinking about what we are grateful for at the end of the day, or even write down our gratitude, have a little gratitude journal, or text a friend that we are grateful for them, or even to send some good thoughts to people we care about. That also counts. So I hope that resonates. And if you like this video, if you listen to it and enjoyed it, please hit like. Please share your thoughts about, gratitude in the comments. And please subscribe and please share with your friends and family. And please hit the notification. Please turn it on so that you don't miss our episodes going forward. And if you feel compelled to, and if you really enjoy our content, please consider supporting our program. All the details are in the show notes. And here is a great moment for me to show gratitude for you all. Speaking of gratitude, I'm just very thankful to have this opportunity to do this program here. That's about abundance, the world of abundance, and the abundance mindset, and how to practice it. I don't do it perfectly. I make mistakes all the time. But like we talked about earlier, we just have to own it and be accountable to our words, to our behaviors, to our actions. And together, we really can make the world a better place. And for that, I am grateful. And thank you again for watching and listening. And I hope to see you next time very soon. And until then, take care.